Celebrating service in Nye County for 10 years, Desert View Hospital.
We're getting ready for the fall season, and some of the cool season flowers are in. We've got mums, we've got snapdragons. The footage you see of the mums is how you want to buy them as much as you can. The buds as tight as possible.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Just enough color coming through to make sure you're getting what you want.
So why is that important to have them like that?
Mums, they bloom for a limited period of time. They're perennial. A lot of your perennial flowers bloom at given times of the year, then kind of set out the rest of the year. Mums will come back off and on throughout the year, but because they don't bloom extensively into the season, you want to get the longest blooming you can out of them. So buy them tight, let them open.
How long do they usually bloom for?
My experience with them is probably between 2 and 3 weeks.
Tell me about planting them, because I've seen mums in all different types. You get them in pots, you have them in the house, you have them. People give them as gifts. Mm-hmm. You can plant them outside.
Yeah, mums, they're like any plant. You can just go ahead and stuff them into another pot, a little bit bigger than what they're in, using a good quality potting soil. Plant them in the ground by amending that soil, about a 50-50 mix, a little bone meal, maybe a little cottonseed meal for nitrogen, and just get that stuff going. Yeah. And they're easy to take care of.
How long do they last total on their lifespan?
So far I have one survivor that has gone for 5 years for me. And I might work here, but I neglect my yard. So that it's survived for 5 years says a lot for that plant.
Tell me about snapdragons, because this is something that a lot of people use for color in their garden for their home, just to brighten things up.
Snapdragons, they are a short-lived perennial, between 2 and 5 years. If you keep deadheading them, so in other words, when the flowers come up and they shrivel up and dry, and you pinch those off, they're going to continue to try to flower some more to reproduce their kind.
Wow.
So basically, snapdragons, properly taken care of, you can have those for 2 to 5 years. If you want, you can allow a stalk or two to go to seed and harvest the seed and just scatter that around.
Where's Star Nursery at?
We are 911 Buell, just off 372.
All right, and come on by. What's your hours of operation?
8 to 5 weekdays and 7 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 4 on Sunday.